Tell me
you
about
know,
your conspiracy, brother. What you believe in? He said you believe in that. What?
Cat has the science. What's the
I
science of everything right now? What's your science of everything, Cat?
I'm never pretending to know the answers to things that I'm
Mhm.
going into. I'm going into it trying to find out the answers. So that frees me up. That my ego's not involved in what the answer turns out to be. But we collect information, and there aren't that many conspiracy theories anymore because we found out that all conspiracy theories, there's a nugget of truth in there. It came from somewhere. That's where it became a theory. And then it progressed to the point where it became a conspiracy theory because there was something there. So, we don't have to wonder, are there other beings in the universe other than us?
Exactly.
Reverse engineering can only be a thing because of a thing. We can see that in all other industries, if it's not military or government based, there are no leaps in technology anywhere to be seen. It's only in these certain sectors that we're able to jump ahead because of,
I like to. Why do you think?
contract.
Why do you think we exist? No,
I believe it's a video game.
Boom! I said that today. I said all the.
Wow.
I was with my wife. No, I said to my
Holy.
wife today. I said, "Wow, this is an illusion. I love you, and I'm gonna be so upset when it's over."
Right.
Yeah, I thought that. Wow, I said that today.
Yeah, we believe that this is
Matrix. This Matrix bullshit. My wife believe. Why you saying the same shit this nigga said?
and well done. It's
Scared
the
the
reason
shit out
that
of me
everything
sometimes.
fits together. Like, it would be enough if there was
Do you
just.
believe in other lives? You lived other life?
I know that the whatever is in our body, whatever that weighs, I know that when it leaves here, it still weighs that in the universe. So it's somewhere.
It came to you from
tangible.
somebody.
Yes.
Wow, right? It came to
Yeah.
you from somebody. When it leaves you, it's gonna go someone else.
Yeah. It's the reason that when you're young, there's a lot of things that you learn that nobody taught you at all. You just.
This whole world is just one big school.
Right.
One big school. And when we
Right.
die, we're not gonna know as much as we died, but even as much as we lived. We don't know
Yeah.
anything. Only thing we know is what they told us in those books.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or whatever
Right.
it is.
That's
don't
how
know
you know
shit.
that there's truth in the history, though, because we're now in a place now in history where we're able to know more about the universe than ever. Like, we've been to places now. You know what I mean?
But Cat,
We've been to all these planets and we've had these experiences unlike anybody else in history. But the problem is that whatever they said about the planets 6,000 years ago,
It's bullshit.
no, it was all true. And we are just now finding out. So the question is, how the fuck did they know?
Oh shit.
Why did they say Mars was the red planet before they got there and explained to us that that's what it was like and what the environment was? How did they know about the rings on that planet? And why were they correct about it? And if they're that correct, what were... I'm
and
saying...
like I said, who are we? Who's our ancestor? When it first started, how did my ancestor look? My millionth ancestor. Wow, I can't even say a million ain't nothing. A million years ain't shit compared to time. Trillion, who's my trillion? Ooh, life is a bitch, huh?
Right.
There's no time. We made time, but it's really eternity.
That's what you were saying when you said the 365 days. So before somebody called it that, then how old were you? Like, how were you measuring your
before Julius Caesar
experiences?
said, "Hey, motherfucker, this is gonna be 1 year because I can't take this shit." So it's no such thing as time. It's eternity, and we turned it into time.
Yeah. I thought when I was real young, I thought if you was a great, great man, you generally died around 25 or 26.
Oh,
So
wow.
I had planned my life according to that. And I got into this thing about 6 or 7 years old where I was like, yeah, every 7 years, that's almost like a new you. And so I've kept that model going my entire life. So, I've lived 7 whole existences that were separate from the one before it, taking what it takes from it. But yeah.
That's amazing right there, yo, he could just fuck my whole head up right there with all that shit, man.
You know, when you do die young, it's the way it is.
It's easier.
Is that the way? Is that the reason you're who you are? Because when did you figure all that out? In your younger years, or did you have to like?
Why do you think
shit,
you're
or-
that way? Do you ever think your member of your family conduct themselves the way? Who are you? Who do you take after? How do you exist? Who do you learn from? How was your mother and father? What was your relationship?
They were very religious and very in love with one another. So I only saw anything other than that. But I was really a literal person. So when I read in the Bible that Jesus left home at 13, like I'm thinking I'm really his
Holy
dude
shit.
down here. So that's what I'll be doing. So I had
That's weird. That's pretty interesting.
I understood that I thought differently than other people, but I worked it to what its strengths were, and just consumed a lot of information.